victims of mental illness are often stigmatized by society. Without trying to understand them, society labels all of them as crazy, even though there are worlds of differences between the various mental illnesses. Today, let's start learning about the difference between dementia and schizophrenia. Firstly, what is dementia and schizophrenia? Schizophrenia and dementia are both psychotic disorders, whereas dementia is the loss of cognitive functioning such as thinking, remembering, and reasoning. Schizophrenia affects how the person feels and acts. The affected areas of the brain are different as well. Dementia affects the frontal lobe, whereas schizophrenia affects the hippocampus. The age group affected is also different. Dementia mainly affects older people from 65 onwards, whereas schizophrenia can affect any age group. Secondly are the symptoms. Both patients suffer from visual and auditory illusions, mood swings, and trouble in communication. However, memory loss is unique to victims of dementia. Schizophrenics, on the other hand, have delusions and low motivation. One defining difference is that dementia victims are usually aware of their illness, while schizophrenics are not. Thirdly is what happens when the victims are neglected. Dementia patients do not cope well with being left alone. They need constant attention. They might lose their way home and might lose track of time as well. A mere 30 minutes alone could feel like a whole day alone. On the other hand, if schizophrenics are not properly supervised, they may cause harm and humiliate themselves. Eugene Ray suffered from schizophrenia and claimed to be the wisest man on earth. People were amused by his thoughts and invited him to talk about his delusion and conspiracy theory in MIT, and was later ridiculed by the public. Fourthly, how can we help them? Dementia patients need to be reminded to do important things since their memory is the biggest issue. Encourage them to keep diaries, label family photos, keys, and calendar dates. Schizophrenia patients, on the other hand, need predictable environments to feel safe. Spend time to help them relax and keep them involved in social activities with loved ones. Always respect their decisions. Although dementia and schizophrenia is different, the patients are both suffering and need support and care from their friends and families. Let's make sure, as fellow human beings, that we help to protect these victims from the worst that may befall them.